Are you a virgin? Because I would love to sacrifice you to Satan. Yeah. Alright. What's up guys, Ty here, and today I want to show you the end. I moved my hand right now even though I gotta use a keyboard and mouse pretty soon, so I'm gonna plop it down my face and continue the video. Alright, so yes, as I said, we're going to the end. It's part of the tour of this fantastic little world I call Mindvoid. So let's jump into the end and have some fun. First of all, as you can tell, we've done a little, well, stuff with the end, as you can tell on the mini map on the top right. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty decent job. There's all the end things, and then you can see where the cursor is. We lit up a whole bunch of area. That white area is just, I believe, sand. And then there's a long, mystified black path to nowhere. I will follow down that path right here, but as you can tell on top, there's water there, so nothing spawns on top of our mystical pathway. So we will go down here with the hold-in, because I'm using the Australian text package in Minecraft, which is pretty hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. Did you know that a potato is called a spud? Yep, so we're gonna take this long journey, and I will see you there. Alright, we are down here into the farther recesses of our end. There's where I just came from. I'm going to get out of this minecart and then show you the rest of this area. As you can tell here, that's a door. Why are there all these doors here? Alright, so here is our end grinder. There's many endermen here, and if I just, do a solid run through, just clicking my mouse randomly, I can get a solid, 1 level of XP. If I'm a lower level, maybe 3 if I'm lucky, but as of now, I'm only getting 1 level because, well, XP is hard to come by. Mo money, mo problems. So you can collect all these. This is also how we get a whole ton of ender pearls. A fun thing we do in this thing is we just equip, feather falling 3 boots, and then we just fly everywhere like we're, magic man. Here is our little furnace slash garbage because I'm French, and now I'm gonna throw away these ender pearls because they're crap and we have a whole bunch of them. And that way is to we don't fall down to our doom, So over here to the right, we're planning on expanding to something. I don't know what it is, but as you can tell, right there is where it would break off, so I shouldn't go down there. And then we'll go to the other side of this little grinder thing we do, and I think a lot because I can. Here is a library, an enchantment table with the prerequisite 15 library bookshelves to make your max enchantment. See, well, you guys know how to build and enchant probably by now. Here's our ender pearl, Endor, yes, Endor. This is the planet from Star Wars 6. I don't know, I'm not a big Star Wars fan, so please don't flame me in the comments saying, you're not a Star Wars fan, George Lucas / Disney for life. But here's all my tools, here's Super Jizzer, here's my axe body spray, here's Fortune's Pig, here's an iron spade, not shovel, apparently because, Australia. Here's my super sword, here's boots with the fur, liar pants because they have fire protection, yes, and then the aqua miner helmet because it has aqua affinity 1. And of course my diamonds. And here's the potion of Snelly, otherwise known as potions of invisibility. So here's our anvil, you probably know how to work that, or table. And yeah, that basically would conclude our little siege into the end. I will take this thing back, and you will enjoy the rest of your Sunday because, you have friends and lives and significant others maybe, and I don't because I'm sad and lonely. Alright, but thanks for watching, and thanks for hanging out with me today, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.